What's up, guys? I'm back. Another episode talking sobriety with Colin Morrison. Sorry it's been a couple weeks since I've done this. I apologize for those people that actually care about this. I read all the comments. Dude, love it. It really helps me out. It's kind of the reason I do this. You know, it helps me work on my sobriety, and it helps trying to help others. That's the whole point of this whole sobriety game. And I gotta remember this time to keep my eyes open, because I got a couple messages saying, I think like 2 episodes ago, that a couple people thought I was loaded trying to do this episode, because I forgot. I think it was when I interviewed my buddy Brian, which we were riding all day, then did a show. So I gotta remember, pretend I'm sober, guys. Come on, for the people out there saying that think I'm doing this loaded, come on. Anyways, kind of did bug me a little bit. I know after I just said that, I'm sure we're gonna get some keyboard warriors out there, but no, I do this on my own, film it from my phone, go put on my Mac computer and upload it. Very easy, nothing too magical about it. I just do this. Like I said, if this is helping one person out there, I will continue doing it. So yeah, other than that, life is good. Life is amazing. I feel I am six years and 4 months sober. I want to say it feels like it's getting easier as the time goes by, as days go by, months, years. But you know what? I feel that the first week out of rehab, I feel the same way then as I do now. Like, I don't know, and a lot of people ask me that. When do you get over feeling like you're on drugs? And I'm just telling you guys my story, all right? I'm not a professional at this. I'm just telling you guys what I go through. A week out of treatment, sober living, I felt on top of the world. Just trying to like think what I felt like getting out of rehab. It was so rad. I think the best part of, like, you know, I was on drugs, blackout drinker for like 14 years straight. Every single day I was loaded, which that's a hard one to think about, you know, but every single day I was loaded. So it's like a new thing when you come out of treatment, you know, to prove to everybody, you know, see the people's expressions on their face when you're coming out, doing things sober, you're talking about sobriety, you're pumped on it, you know, like you get so much praise. What I've noticed being sober, people look up to you, people like, you just don't know how many people out there are jacked up, or if they're not jacked up, you know what I mean by jacked up, like me, like us addicts, they got somebody in their family that's an addict. They know a good friend. So if you guys do decide to get sober, go to treatment, all that, be open about it, because you would not believe how many people just kind of praise you for it. You know, they look up to you, they think you, I don't know, not like you're powerful, but it's just, it's a success story, you know? So what I'm trying to say, when you guys are newly in recovery, be open about it. You will not get one person. I've talked to a lot of people, many people. I have not had one person be like, dude, how could you do that? Like, and I've told all my stories. Not one person said, dude, how could you do that back in the day? You're a scumbag. Nothing, not one. So just be open with it. Give back to others. Say this all the time, it's kind of repetitive, but that's what you got to do in sobriety. You can't go to treatment, come out, think you got it, think, all right, I'm good, I did what I had to do, I did this to go prove to my chick, my boyfriend, my parents. You got to make this an everyday thing, whether it's meetings, giving back, 12 steps, whatever you got to do, you got to make it number one. You got to put work into it, or you will fall back. Every single person I know that they went to treatment for those reasons, like I said, just to go impress somebody or for court, whatever, and they come out and they're like, dude, I did it, went to rehab, I'm good, I don't got to worry about it. They will always slip up and fall back. It happens every time. Keeps me grounded. Go to meetings, you know, a couple times a month. I do this. I'm very active on my social media, which you guys know. I work for Recovery Magazine. I got my own section there. I'm very, every day is something about sobriety, but really, even if it wasn't for that, I got my whole life back. I got so much stuff now, and I'm not riding for a living. I'm like a normal person now. I don't ride, don't make money at that or anything. I have a normal job. I have more stuff now than ever. I can't even explain it. But when you guys go to meetings, you will listen to old timers, is what you call them, people that have a good period of time sober. Their lives will say the exact same thing, the miracles that happen in sobriety. Like, it's crazy. Everybody out there, if you're watching this, you want to change your life around, you think you like totally blew your life, you pissed off so many people, jail, you guys can get it all back. I was in rehab with absolutely nothing to my name after having it all. I had court cases, I owed people money. I mean, that's very easy to get over, because when you're a drug addict, you put so much time. It's like, I put more work in than when I was a drug addict. I mean, trying to space out my pills. All right, I'm gonna get high for this. In another 2 days, I need to figure out how to get $100 for a next sack of heroin, whatever it is. It was an all-day job, and now looking back to how stressful that was and just what a nightmare it was, I mean, it's all gone. Like, life is so easy, you know. Out of rehab, I'm used to signing autographs, traveling the world, spotlights on me. That's what I was used to for 10 years. Out of rehab, I got, you know, I was reborn, so I forgot who I was. I never had a job in my life. I remember I was working at my buddy's print shop, printing shirts for $11 an hour. I had a smile on my face. You know, you got to put your ego down. Put the ego down. The ego is the #1 thing that will get you in trouble, and that you will never get to where like I am at, where I'm happy about life, pumped. You got to put your ego down. Like I said, I was used to living the high life. Put the ego down, printing shirts, probably one of the lowest jobs, you know, not to put anybody down if you do that, but like, I was just working for this guy. It was kind of a horrible job. I loved it. I was making honest money, whatever, and that down the line, I mean, I proved so many people saw I was putting in the work. I got more, I just started meeting new people, this, that, because people saw I was working for it, and people will come at you, jobs will open, things will start falling in your lap once you get sober. It happens every time, you guys, 100%. Another thing, does it get easier? It does, but like I was saying, when I started this show, deal, what I'm doing right now, getting a little sidetracked, it was easy in the beginning. I mean, it was like everything was new to me again. Everything was new. Going to the park was amazing. Going to the beach, riding, just going to Target, you know? Everything was new. Everything was amazing. So it was so rad to experience all this. Like going to bars, going to clubs, but maybe that's not for everybody. For me, it is. I like getting in the middle of the mix. I will go to bars. I'll serve everybody drinks. I don't care. I know I do not want to drink because I have so much more fun sober. So much more fun. So I just know I don't want to do that. So, man, I'm really getting sidetracked. I forgot where this started. Maybe I am loaded, you guys, the fucking dickheads that say that shit. It was the same feeling when I got out of rehab as it was now. Every day is amazing. It does get easier, but I don't even think I have those times where like, man, I want to drink. Maybe like when I go to like bars and like seeing people have fun, maybe, but not really, because I think, you know, everybody turns into babies when they get drunk. They start throwing up, they can't talk, they trip like babies. And it's just funny when you're sober, you realize all the bullshit. You realize like all your boys, dude, I love you, bro. You're so sick. Oh, dude, I got your back. Like, it's all bullshit. You realize that when you're sober and you just kick back and laugh and waking up. You go to like club, I host after parties, you know, 2 a.m. everybody's wrecked. I wake up at 6 a.m. I go to the gym. I had a great time there. It's just fun. Like, everything about being sober is fun. I know maybe a lot of people out there, if you are watching, probably high right now, you're drunk, you're watching this to maybe want to turn the corner, you know, you're probably looking at me like, fuck this guy. Been there, done that, lived it. I remember the first couple days in treatment, I had to go to a meeting listening to somebody like me, somebody with time, talking about how amazing his life was. And I was just sitting back like, dude, fuck this guy, man. Like, he does, you know, all the court cases I got, all the shit I'm in. And it's true. It's 100% true, man. I mean, my life is amazing. You guys can do it. I'm telling you. Look into rehab, AA meetings. Give back what you get. That's a very key part of this puzzle to stay sober and be happy. And, you know, everything will happen. If you guys are dealing with, you know, like I said, court cases, you owe money, everything. I had all that, and it's just slowly paying that off, doing this, taking care, going to DUI classes, all this shit what like I had to do just happens. And a couple years down the road, you're gonna realize you have nothing. You have no more BS in your life. And it's just amazing. Like, my life is amazing. I wake up with no problems, nothing. And another rad thing about being a drug addict or alcoholic is after you get sober and you make that a way of life, you realize when everybody else has their problems, after living a life of an addict, you know how bad real life can get, like when you're dope sick, all that. So now, like, I lived in hell before. Everything else is peachy. Like, most people's bad days, those were my good days back when I was an addict. So everything's easy. I don't have many problems. Dude, I fight with my wife. I still have bad days. Sometimes I get depressed. You're human, you know? But for the most part, all the BS that you're used to being an addict goes away. So I could go on and on and on. Anyways, life is amazing, sober. I appreciate you guys watching this. If anybody out there is dealing with bad addiction, you know, DM me. But that's why I do this show, so I don't have to write everybody a paragraph or whatever to write back. So this is, you know, me telling you guys how I'm feeling, my outlook on sobriety. So hopefully this helps. And like I said, if I'm helping one person out there and I have one person watching and it's helping, I will always do this. I have a couple cool things I'm trying to work on that I think you guys would be pumped on. But once again, thank you guys. I'm not gonna be that guy. Please go subscribe. Tell all your buddies to subscribe. Leave a like button. Like, it's not about that. It's really not. So I just hope it helps one person out there. I appreciate it, you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Gonna go ride my dirt bike. Maybe tomorrow, next day. Maybe not. Later, guys.